Hello and welcome to Toy Soldiers Complete, which I don't really know what you would call this. A re-release, like a gold edition, I don't really know. This is available in early access on Steam and contains, or will, eventually, contain Toy Soldiers, all of its DLC, and Toy Soldiers Cold War and all of its DLC, as well as some improvements to the game, like removing Games for Windows Live, and I don't remember if the original had local multiplayer. If it did, I apologize, but there is local and online multiplayer. It does not use Games for Windows Live, which is nice. It has all the stuff, you know, mini games, DLC, the base campaign, and all that good stuff. I do like the mini games, by the way. I hadn't actually done all of them, but I have looked at them, and they're pretty cool. Thought I heard something there, but you can see up there in the top right, there's a press RB to join. I can push it and you can see, you know, who uses what controller, but we will not have a second player for this. I'm not actually entirely sure how that works, but regardless, this is Toy Soldiers, and I'm just going to go ahead and do some of... Actually, you know what, we'll do the intro bit. Should I do the intro bit? Yeah, we'll do the basic training, and we might do Jungle Heat just to kind of show it off. It took me ages to, you know, show or figure out what I'm doing here, but whatever. You can pick your difficulties, just like the original game. Obviously, it's basically the original, except, you know, on PC costs $10 for like $45 worth of crap. So I like General, by the way. It's always fun. We're not going to be doing that though. General, you just can't use the turrets, which seriously hampers you. So this is the intro. It gives you the controls. This actually shows you a couple different mini games. This is the chain gun mini game, obviously. So you have your chain gun. You also have grenades, which are quite handy. And just like the original game, destructible environments and stuff like that. So fun times for all. And now we're gonna murder some dudes. This is one of the mini games. It's just like a way to get the player to see the control scheme and get used to the game and stuff like that. I think it's really cool the way they did it like this, to be honest. Plus, who doesn't like doing this with a chain gun? With this music playing in the background that you may or may not be able to hear. And done. I got the same exact score as last time, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. I beat it slightly. Alright, cool. Then it gives us another minigame. There's quite a few, and they're all really good. This one's telling you how some units have a special, like that. I suck at this minigame, so... If you hold the fire button, it does this, and you can control it. For these clouds, you really don't need to do that. You can just shoot. That was pretty bad, actually, so I was about to say I'd be surprised if it hits. However, harder stuff starts spawning. I cannot believe I just missed that. I'm a terrible terrorist. I'm pretty sure you get bonus points for hitting the actual target, but I don't have time for that. So instead, we're just going to blow up innocent planes. I got 2,000 for that. Why is the top of that cloud missing? Bizarre. Obviously, the harder to hit things like that missile or the plane are worth more than the clouds. So really, if you're going for score, I guess you should be hitting those. It doesn't seem like hitting the target does anything. And that's the last missile we get. So I beat my previous best by quite a bit, but I'm still pretty bad at that. So I like these minigames, they're great. And then it takes us into the first level, which is a tutorial heavy level. Obviously, it's your basic training. I like this game so much more than the original Toy Soldiers because it's just ridiculous. Everything about it is ridiculous. It does have one of my favorite things, and it really encourages you to... I can't put it anywhere else except for there. To use the turrets more than the base game did. The original, I should say, because they get bonuses, and you can chain. There's bonuses to chaining, and it'll explain it, but you can see it down there in the bottom left. There's a little gauge, and if I start chaining people, you can see that gauge goes up, which is quite handy. That actually automatically turbocharges. If you get it up to turbocharge, you no longer have to reload, which is insanely powerful for certain weapons. And if you fill up that little extra bar at the end, you get a barrage. In this case, it's scripted to give us commandos, but if we push it, this happens, which is great. This game is ridiculous. I believe I mentioned that. If I didn't, I think you've got the idea now. Did I mention the game is ridiculous? It's also really fun. One of the more fun tower defense games I've ever played, actually, is Toy Soldiers, and Cold War is just... They've done so much to improve it. Good job, team. So now I need some anti-vehicle, because they're going to spawn some vehicles. I really only need the one. So I'm going to go ahead and put a mortar too. You know, we'll put both of those down for now. And eventually it'll unlock the... You know what, actually? Sell that. Put this down. I barely ever use this thing. Should use it more often. Because it's really effective. I am using a 360 controller. It's really what the game was made for, but it functions perfectly fine with keyboard. I used keyboard the other day, it works fine. In fact, to some degree, it may work better, especially when aiming and stuff like that. I'm just so used to playing the game with controller at this point, so I've played the base game like 2 or 3 times with it. You know, I wonder, what's special about me using this? Can't aim up very well, but hey. And of course, they will shoot at you. They will spawn tanks that will shoot at you, etc., etc. These are actually APCs, which are very hard to kill before they drop their dudes off. And this is your controllable vehicles. I actually really like how it's like a battery level and stuff. And now we can upgrade. No, not that. Upgrade. There's a hotkey for upgrading, but I don't remember what it is. And I don't think we need that last one back there, but if we do, I'll go ahead and grab it. So this anti-tank level 2 is great fun, because when the AI uses it, it shoots once, and then reloads. But when you use it, you can do things like that, which is really, as you might expect, drastically more effective at killing things than when the AI uses it. So they really make it so you want to control units. And I think that's a good idea with a game like this, because that's a whole lot of the focus is actually taking control of units yourself. Don't drop dudes on top of me. Now I could have got some anti-air to shoot at these, but they're just going to drop dudes down. Which are just going to get gassed, so that's going real well for them. Probably would have been good to use the flamethrower there to get some chains or whatever going. I'll let them sort it out. I actually need to repair this thing. So we'll do that. This particular level has a slight problem where you can't launch the units any faster than really they're already being launched. I like that this is like, it's like an aerosol can with some pencils holding it up that we're using as a flamethrower. That's great. These guys aren't even gonna get here, are they? Nope. And here you can see the AI firing once reloading. Not very effective when I can just do that. Which I'll admit is a bit overpowered. But, you know, they're the ones that designed it. That artillery is going to keep doing that, by the way. Oh, I missed. Didn't miss that one. And he didn't miss that one, so. And now heavy tanks. Actually, I think these are light tanks. I don't know if these are light or medium. They're not heavy, I know that much, but they're very annoying, are these things, because, well, they're tanks, so they're a bit harder to kill. They also do good damage to your turrets. There we go. They might blow themselves up. And now we get our demonstration of battery-powered vehicles. And that battery level does actually go from green to red when it's not fully charged, which, again, this game has a lot of little touches that make it really fun and really cool. So now we're going to use our fancy pants Apache helicopter, which has lock-on missiles, although not very effective lock-on missiles. I can, however, do that, which is great fun. These are APCs again. Really, if I wanted technically maximum, like, chain and stuff, maximum points and money, I would really want to let these guys unload and then shoot. I actually need to hop out of that. Sell both of these because the end of this level is entirely anti-air. And do that. I also like how the helicopter shoots while it's down and you're not controlling it. Can we get back? Nope. If you can get back over here and land on the pad, it will, I'm gonna use refuel rather than recharge because I'm an idiot, but it'll fix up your helicopter or other unit for you. And there's a lot of units, you know, tanks, helicopters, cargo helicopter, not cargo, transport helicopters and stuff, so. So now we're basically playing a SAM site, which is quite fun. Although a fairly ineffective SAM site, but still. He's going down. My other SAM site buddy. There's, as far as I can tell, there's no difference in SAM sites when I control it. Apart from the fact that I shoot faster and have longer range, but that's because player-controlled units have infinite range, and this is the boss fight, which is quite fun. So I'm actually going to sell both of these. I forgot this happens. As bizarre as that seems, I am going to sell both of those. And I will sell both of these. You have infinite money, basically, in this. In a second here. Alright, sell both of them. Because we don't need those. What we need is artillery. And may as well go ahead and put an anti-tank back here. The reason I did that is because those artillery are going to do a ton of damage to the boss there. The Antonov A-40, which is basically a plane with a lightning gun on it. Which is going to blow up one of my turrets because it's a douche. That's fine though. I'm going to be spending a lot of time making sure these artillery are capable of aiming at this thing. So he goes into stage 2, which means he's going to power up. This is traditional boss fight for this game, basically, is a multi-stage, ridiculous encounter with a thing that wants to murder your family. Can you shoot that far? If I controlled those, they'd be able to shoot that far, but I'm garbage at artillery, so... Hello. Although, considering how big and slow this is, I guess I'd be able to hit it fairly well. Especially when the AI has aimed for me. So let's shift you that way. It's gone into stage 3. Which is a stage that I dislike because it means he's gonna murder most of my turrets in a second here. What's going on over here? Shift that way, please. I would explain what I'm doing, but I'm really just gonna showcase the game relatively quickly to you. I say relatively quickly, but this isn't all that quickly, so shift that way. This isn't a difficult boss fight, obviously. It's, you know, it's the boss from the tutorial level, so his weapon doesn't even really hit you most of the time. That was a good arty shot right there. Sometimes you can get lovely artillery shots like that come in. And final stage. Shouldn't last very long because he's basically dead. Oh, there you go. GG, well played. I beat my old score by, you know, quite a bit, probably, maybe? No. I got the exact same score despite getting gold on everything, whereas I got silver on everything last time. Must have chained more last time. I wasn't really paying attention that time, but whatever. You get all these stats, you know, unit destroyed by barrages, time using units, blah blah blah. Highest flying soldier was 48 meters. That's quite high, actually. I fired 1,600 bullets, 260 missiles, and 4 artillery shells. Actually, can we just, Oh yeah, there are some bugs. Notably, this is one of the bugs. If you try to actually quit from the stats screen, it does this. So, don't know why it does that. You can quit pretty much every other point in the game, but if you quit on the stats screen, it doesn't do anything. So, I mean, it's still responding, obviously, because I hit the keyboard, it changes all the buttons. But it doesn't do anything. So I'll be back momentarily. We'll do that second level and then wrap it up. Other than this bug, I haven't actually seen anything that's an issue. But this is a pretty annoying bug, I'll give it that much. And we're back. We'll go ahead and level select. You know what, actually? I haven't done Mind the Gap. I don't know how long it is. It's probably going to be way longer than I actually want to show, but let's go ahead and let's show Mind the Gap. At least some of Mind the Gap. I don't know if I'll play through the whole thing, but let's see what's going on here. We've got some vehicle down there. Lots of things in the front lines that appear to be being bombed. What is that? Is that like them breaking the sound barrier or something? Alright, well, let's get a machine gun there, machine gun there. Let's upgrade this one because that's the one that's going to be getting use. Wow, this is a big place. And a US IFV. You know what, actually? Hold on, back up. Get back on your platform. Chill out there. I want to try and get this combo on the easy waves where I can actually get a combo going. Sadly, we're not going to get a barrage, it looks like. So now we go over here, upgrade this one. Probably should have done that first. What do I want up here? Do I want artillery pieces? Do I want anti-air? I mean, artillery pieces up there would get some good damage in. Give them that much. We should be able to get a barrage here. That's a lot of infantry. Like how fireworks start going off? That's lovely. There we go. So it's coming in on both sides. Let's get some artillery going. There's a bunch of vehicle waves coming up. Those are just basic vehicles. Machine guns can handle those. I'll probably use my artillery barrage. As far as I'm aware, you can only have one barrage at a time. So do bear that in mind, I suppose. They come from all the way back there. Which, again, you know, if you're controlling something, you have infinite range. Let's go ahead and grab our IFV. Right, that's an IFV, alright. It's Bradley, specifically. It's got a weird antenna thing. I don't know why I picked that up, but I did. Oh, and it's got a tow missile launcher. Okay. A little bit of AoE on the machine gun. And the more aggressive you are, the more bonus points you get at the end. And by aggressive, I mean launching waves preemptively, like I'm doing here. Plus it speeds the process up. There's no reason for me to sit here and wait when I know I can handle the wave. That tow missile's strong. Got intimidation from that for some reason. Was intimidation blow up things with a tow missile? Maybe. And that's both sides. Logical? Yes, it was. Alright, so I'm about to explode in a second, but get a couple more kills off. There we go. Could get US Artillery 2 up here on the front lines. Probably not a terrible idea, considering we're about to have some vehicles. Maybe some anti-tank back here. Yeah. Let's get some anti-tank back here. And then we'll see what to do there. We may want, this might be bad actually. We may want some more artillery, or we may want some anti-air back here. I can't hit that guy. That's annoying. My AI friend is the worst ever. Decided to shoot his own barrier. There we go. It was likely because I had those upgrading, so I'm gonna blame that. So it looks like we got tanks and light, whatever those are. I don't know what they call those. Light machine gunner thingamaburbers. Also, I don't know what these people on artillery shoot at. They just kind of shoot off on the side for some reason. And I still haven't used my artillery. I'm thinking I'm going to use it on that big wave after this one. Don't know what to put back here still. And like the base game, I imagine there's secrets to be found. What is that? Look at that, that's fancy. I imagine there's secrets to be found around the level that will unlock certain things for you. I have no idea if there is or where they are, if that's true, so. Still can't do level 3 machine guns, sadly. So go ahead and launch this wave, both sides, as to be expected. So tanks there. APCs, that's what I'm gonna call those over there. Let's go ahead and launch the artillery. Yep, we need anti-air. At least one. Artillery is very powerful, but it just kind of blankets the whole area. So oftentimes it won't even kill anything, but hey. So we're gonna get troops dropped in. We'll probably grab the IFV for that. And as an emergency, we'll actually put a gas back here. I can't upgrade that yet. Okay. Yeah, he reloads every 2, actually. I see what's going on here. There's no reason for him to be shooting, but hey. Does it look like this wave is going to be handled on its own? It better be handled on its own because we got 5 seconds. So, let's go, buddy. It seems like you only have to shoot them twice to kill them, even though their health bars still got some stuff in it. Wow, they're just carpet bombing my crap here. No, it seems like only sometimes that happens. I'm not sure. And there was a... should have taken control and actually shot that guy, but there was a dude who had a Soviet star above him. That means if you kill him, you get an instant barrage, so it's very nice if you take control of something and kill him. Alright, leave you alone, grab you. Do we have any runners? We got this group here. Stop shooting the IFV, you dangle. That should be fine. The gasser should be able to handle that. You know what? Just here, I'll do it for you. There. Tempted to grab another artillery back here. Let's do that. Probably shouldn't be repairing right now, but I'm going to. There we go. That's fine. Anti-tank. I don't know, like, why don't they come this way? That'd be smart. Drive down this road, go over here. See, those are medium tanks, I'm pretty sure. Coming up shortly. I like the feel of this game. I like the look of this game. I mean, look at this Bradley here. That's a cool design. I wish that little battery pack on the back actually corresponded to something, but... Ow. Jeez. Medium tanks, calm down. These things are fast and they hit like a truck. So... Ouch. Back off. So my anti-tank support here. Medium tanks are dangerous. Gotta be careful with them. You know what, actually? I shouldn't have picked that up, because I want... Problem with putting artillery up here is they're gonna ruin my combos. Unless I use the artillery, in which case it doesn't really matter, but hey. Maybe I should be using the artillery. I gotta learn how to use it eventually, I guess. And we're 15 out of 18 on this map, so we may as well go ahead and finish it for this. And I should mention, so long as you're, you know, you've gotten some gauge and you've shot for a bit, your gauge will actually decrease continuously, so. Troop transports coming to the front lines here, assuming they can even make it. Good luck with that. They probably will. And my Bradley exploded. What's the range on this thing? Right up to the front of the bridge, maybe? Nope. Yeah, so he can fire at essentially the front lines from back there, which is pretty useful. I forgot how much these APCs hurt machine gun turrets. Kind of annoying, that. Artillery are really powerful. The kind of caveat of artillery is they have this cone of fire that you have to constantly keep track of if something's going wrong, and we're getting more heavy tanks, so. They also have a minimum fire range. So see, I could turn him, he can shoot over here now. And you're good. There we go. Go ahead and do some repairs on our front line here. I didn't need to repair that, but I did, so balls to it. This looks like it might be a little bit of a tricky wave. And those are vehicles I've not seen on that final wave, which makes sense, it's the final wave. That was a lovely miss. Only 4? They seem to still use these tanks in fairly low quantity, to be honest, but kind of appreciate that, to be fair. How many? A whole freaking bunch. I'm gonna get you. Totally got you. I doubt I'll get him with the gun. But hey, I got him with a missile. That's all that matters. Yeah, I can't turn. Right. Just go ahead and get out of that. Are you doing work? You're trying. I should probably just go ahead and get in this thing and help out. I should probably actually go ahead and repair that before it explodes. Freaking jets, man. I could build another SAM site and deal with this a little bit faster, but you know, whatever. It's not too much of an issue, it just means this wave will take a little bit longer. That's it. So, launch. I don't know what's on this wave, but probably should have waited for that a little bit. Troop transports of some description. They look different, though. Oh, these are like their Bradley equivalent, basically. Okay. I don't know what they're called, I don't remember, but... Wow, they hurt. Okay. I was not expecting that level of damage from a troop transport, but, you know, whatever. Jeez, they killed my machine gun. Seriously, that's a lot of damage. Oh, and of course, they run over stuff, too. Okay, well... Suppose that's, you know, alright. It's fine, I guess. Actually gonna turn this thing basically all the way around. It's not gonna be able to hit anything for ages, so... You can, though. Alright, so those are the Devil Incarnate. That's good to know. And these guys aren't gonna even make it close. Got a bronze on profit. Ah, well. Can I get a gold? Nope. Ah, well. But anyway, that's Toy Soldiers Complete. Well, the Cold War half of Toy Soldiers Complete, so... You know. It's good. It's on Steam Early Access. There should be a link in the description if I am not a doofus and forget. $10, I believe, which is an amazing deal considering all of the content it already provides and will eventually provide double that, so pretty cool. Fire at will. I love that that's basically just an aerosol can. That's great. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time.